Hello, this is Ian Green, music director at Ryerson United Church and also owner of Music by Ian Green, the music teaching and entertainment company here in Hamilton, Ontario. I'm here to speak today briefly about some of the ways that I use technology in music lessons. I enjoy using my iPad as well as a variety of apps on that device. I also am proud to be tech savvy in the lessons using a variety of apps with my students, and I'm also happy to be web savvy as well. So I have a website and a YouTube channel and use a Facebook, LinkedIn, and Twitter. So there are a variety of ways to stay connected in the global community. There are some things to speak on, though, regarding some of these aspects. One is that it's important to know the difference between having social media accounts for personal use as well as for business or promotional use. When you use a social media account for personal use, it's important to know that you can share a lot of variety of political views and personal views on things, but it's always important to be careful not to mix personal influences with your business strategies and professional image that you'd like to portray to the world. For example, I would not suggest putting a cat video on your professional page, or put a lot of professional material, such as performances and that kind of thing, entirely on your personal page. I personally have a Music by Ian Green Facebook account, for example, but I also have an account for myself, Ian Green, which is entirely different. And on the Music by Ian Green account, I put concert listings, videos that I've created of my performances, different videos for a video blog that I do, as well as interesting information related to music education and performance practice. Some of those same pieces of information I put on my personal account, but I also make sure to not inundate my audience and friends on social media with only promotional materials. One challenge that a lot of businesses get stuck with is that they use social media as an advertising service, but it really is more than that. It's a conversation piece, a way to share information with other people, and also a way to help your audience to learn a little bit more about who you are, but also the point is to not only just share information to your audience, but also if you share information that's interesting to them, then they can share it with their friends, and then there's a bit more of a conversation that happens. Regarding technology, I always encourage my students to, safely check the internet for different videos and different ways of performing their music, and also encourage students to use books and other traditional means as well as technology, because it's really easy to have fun with technology and have it be a distraction, and there's that natural desire to want to use technology in the practice sessions and miss on the practicing. So as a teacher, I encourage students to use technology as a tool to their learning, and I try to do that as much as possible in the lessons. One resource as well that I use, which is really interesting, is the new online ear training and sight reading resources through the Royal Conservatory of Music. Their 4-star books were newly published this year, in which all of the ear training portions with all of the different examples are all now online. So students have to go and finish their homework by going onto the Royal Conservatory website and clicking onto their account and following the instructions. I find that really useful, and it's a really great innovation that the RCM has put together. So it's fun to have a lot of fun with being web savvy and tech savvy, but at the same time, I always encourage everyone to think of these tools as tools to assist, and to also encourage students to practice the way that musicians have been practicing for the last 400 years by consistency and being efficient with your time. Technology can really help us to be efficient, but it should not be a deterrent. See you next time. Thanks again for watching this blog, and we'll talk again soon.